Alright, starting some more Tainted Grail. I like the fact that it just finished snowing. My room has gotten insanely hot.
My bones itch for battle.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't remember what this woman wanted for us. Find and talk to Uwe. What about the name of the turtle from
Too quiet.
one panda movie?
Oi, keep your hands where I can see them. You've got balls to come here, but one wrong move and you'll lose them. I thought you were brave. I was wrong. You're insane. But that's what they say about me too, so maybe we'll get along. What are you doing here?
Then you have a problem. Because the temple belongs to One Eye now, and he told us to sit out here on our arses and make sure no one goes inside. So, you're not going inside.
But I really hope you'll try. At least I can warm myself up by chopping off your head.
Seems like
I've already seen
go
her.
see Vran. She might
Who
just make
told me
you one
come
of her
to you?
berserkers. You'd fit right in with those madmen.
Nothing ever happens.
Oh, he's got a shop now. I like the effect on that. Looks like I need some money to buy that. Guess I'll put that on. Physical damage by 1 really isn't much. I don't really know what frenzy is, but I don't think that's good for two-handed weapons. The hammer has become weaker than my sword. I like its effect, so I'll keep it for now.
She wants me to do what now?
You heard me.
And here I thought she was the one Volker who hadn't lost her damn mind. Bloody hell, this whole camp's gone mad, I swear.
I thought
Must
you
be
guys
something
were
in the
insane.
air around here. Fine, but I don't have the time or the materials right now. Here, take these instructions and forge the damn axe yourself. When it's done, bring it to me. I'll add the, final touches.
Why is everything always such a hassle?
I agree. Where's your forge at?
Not too shabby. Almost ashamed to give it away. Just wait here a moment. Ah, now it's ready. A fitting gift for the keepers of the South. And stop eyeing me like that. I gave my word. I'm not about to tarnish my tribe's name with poor craftsmanship. Now, scram.
Too quiet.
Not even a weapon I can equip. Oh, it's become a quest item. I'll go
Are you
back and
sure
turn
about
them
that?
out. It's always sleeping day in, day out.
I just heard that some old man named Morris showed up at the keep, dragging the head of bald Kate just so he could be with his wife in the horns. Can you imagine? I still can't tell whether it's bravery or he's just out of his mind. Probably a bit of both. It's you. Mahone is getting better. I don't know what you've done, but your results are remarkable.
How do you know I
Thanks
did
for
that?
us. Unfortunately, Cole isn't improving, but I'll allow the refugees to stay. His fate is in their hands. They'll do what they want with him. I'm not going to be responsible for his life. It's not our concern. No. I only care that the situation is resolved. One less thing to worry about.
So just to end my conversation.
An axe? And you're sure they haven't just declared war on their behalf? It looks solid enough. Good craftsmanship. I'll give them that. And what's this? An inscription? Do you know what it says?
No idea.
I'll accept it, but cautiously. It seems like a nice gesture, but I just can't bring myself to fully trust it.
The messenger boy. Cash penalty. Huh.
I'm not talking to you, birdface. Don't. You want something? Are you happy?
Immediately goes back to.
Shit. Did you already give them Ugwi's axe?
Yes.
I just caught that idiot bragging about how he decided to add an inscription. Apparently it says Blade of the Cowardly Dog. Damn it. This is why I can't trust any of them. Well, what's done is done. We'll just have to make sure the quartermaster never finds out what it means. You head to the temple. I need to figure out what to tell One Eye.
Can't go stealing her stuff. Guess these are the berserkers. Which one of you is one eye? Question mark. Oh. Oh, there's an insect.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Don't fret. To the Dolriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? Do you mean? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or do you just not like the All-Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mera.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes. How did you even get in here?
Whoever he is, I cannot say he lacks courage. We don't usually take visitors, so he must have found a way to get here. Well, that seems to be a matter for the Horns of the South. I do not need to be involved. I trust you to know what should be shared, and what's best kept to yourself.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage. So tell me, who are you, and what do you need from me? Conspiring? Don't be absurd. That's such a poor word for something so beneficial. I don't see, however, why I need to explain myself to a stranger. And not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful military force since the Age of Legends. Ha! Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield Excalibur. Every fool on Avalon knows that. Ah, Caradoc. Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that pin you're waving around were his.
Fuck by some of the
Fine.
people around here.
Yes,
Why?
every new captain gets a set of
So full of
secrets
themselves.
passed down from his predecessor. And yes, one of those secrets is how to touch Excalibur and survive. But nothing in life is free. You know that. Do something for me, and I might consider sharing our greatest secret with you. Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck, and I hate it when somebody's breathing down my neck. Even worse, One Eye's men says he's already set up camp at our old stronghold in the west. Galahad needs to die, obviously. That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an, well, unfortunate accident. I don't know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug, yeah?
Galahad, one of the Knights of the Round.
Talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late. Yeah, it's that simple.
I agree with the second. don't really want Darda.
Just flash
Like,
that pin to his
here.
guards. They'll let you in without a problem. And now, excuse me, I have things to do before the matter is settled.
Just not getting the full story here. I'm not sure what either side's goal is, so I don't want to pick a side. Wait. This quest here. Like, is it down in the water underneath? Geronimo? Sure, one day a shark is gonna show up. I don't have any human poop. Hidden in plain sight. Oh, come on. Hit them even with a light attack. Gotta double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. Bell. I think I'm gonna have to do another playthrough of this game with magic. Knew this area screamed boss fight. I wasn't expecting that. Hey, shooting spells through rocks is cheating. That one was a tough one. Of course it's one-handed. Kind of weapon I would want is a two-handed weapon. Big body. Yeah. There's something in the water. It's sad if the only loot around here is the ball. Especially when that loot's a one-handed sword I won't even use. Really need healing potions. swim to shore. The floor is devoid of anything. Dodging. My healing did not work. Crazy that one swing, a light swing at that takes half my stamina. Okay, that's 3 misses. Dodged it. Two more healing potions. I'm gonna remark the quest. Not dealing with no damn bear. Oh no.
Hello. It's always nice to see some new faces. Do you want to join me? I'm taking a rest. I know.
You're a ghost.
I've been looking after
Go
my
rest it.
herd, but the sheep must have wandered off. I hope my son can catch them on time. Fergus, I hope that nuisance is somewhere in the fields. If I catch him reading some chivalric romance again, I'll have his hide. I thought if he got reading lessons, we'd do better as a family. I didn't think he'd waste his time daydreaming about serving in the horns of the South. And why is that so surprising? How do you know my teenage nuisance? You don't look like a shepherd, and I don't know anything about him having another job. But it doesn't matter. Just be good to him. One day he'll settle down and become a real man. He's got a heart of gold, that lad.
Does he? He was kind of an ass.
The weirdness. That's a good one. It's been a while since I met a prankster like you, but that won't work on me. I won't fall for it. I had a good laugh, but enough is enough. King Arthur drove off the weirdness about 600 years ago. Even the people in the villages know that. You won't scare an honest shepherd with some ancient fog. A skeleton? Wait. You say you know my Fergus. I can't. I've been meaning to pass it to him for a long time. Thank you. Tell him I think about him all the time.
This way to avoid the bear. What on earth is that? That looked like King Arthur. Water. Oh. There's some sort of lake out here. Increased my two-handed ability. That seems like a decent rig. Oh, let's level up. That'll help me keep my stamina up. That's a damn good fish. Food just laying around the world. Not have been lived in a while if there's a whole ass tree growing through. Some bright ass flowers. Wolf, not a bear. What is going on over there? Oh, that's a big skull. Here I thought it would have been some sort of ancient ritual. Just a locked chest. Do we get over there? I don't know, but I'll make my own damn way. This looks like a boss fight. Just after I used all of my venison and onions, and I don't even know if I had garlic. Oh, a deer over here. I think I could climb this rock. Invisible walls everywhere. Come on, the wolves and the bears are working together now. That one was a close one. What? Creepy statue. The other ones weren't glowing red eyes. Oh, now they are. Mist Bear's Den. This doesn't sound like it's going to be a good fight. Who the hell are you? Come in, Mist Bear's a people.
There's nothing for you here, Wanderer. The doors are closed. And if I couldn't open them, you won't either. Tyrannus of the Thoid tribe, Dalriata. And you? Likewise, great minds think alike, and apparently they're drawn to the same places. If you're set on going further, you'll need every bit of life force you have. A curse for killing a member of the Thoid tribe could take half of it. I thought that since you're here, you'd know what lies behind these stone doors. Many have tried. I thought I was worthy, but I keep failing. I've been camped here for 3 moons. There's no life for me outside this cave. If I can't get through, this is where my story ends. This is my destiny, one I chose for myself. I'll either get through or die trying. But my strength is fading. This isn't how I wanted it to end.
I wonder if I can get him as a companion.
It is death and magic. It draws its power from the ancient mist. Of those who went hunting for it, only a scant few ever returned to their tribes. Look for the mist, and in the mist for antlers and an evil eye. They say its feet don't touch the ground, though those are the words of the madman who somehow survived an encounter with it. We call them the Mist Bearers. Everyone from Thoid wants to face one of those wraiths, and I'd love to get my hands on one of their corpses. Those are priceless and can be used for strong magic. If you manage to slay the Mist Bearer, I'll pay you in gold for everything you bring back. At least I'll get something out of this pointless mission. Then maybe I'll invite you to further collaboration. Return alive and you'll find out. Good luck, Wanderer. May fate be kinder to you than it has been to me.
There again, just so I don't go through that whole conversation. Probably not smart to try this when I don't even have any healing potion. Not a whole lot of loot around. They got a lot of time on their hands to be drawing these full body pictures of women. Come on. Sword's taller than I am. I don't have the ingredients to make any health potions. Ingredients for health potions are just so uncommon. Really? Locked chest with just food in it? They sure is massive. Guess it's for me. Just a quick poke. needed really not earlier. Oh, I have actually enough practically to wear my cloak. A lifesteal now. Save now. Does not look like the arena I am currently in. I think this guy might be sort of a pushover. His minions are pretty annoying, but he doesn't do much damage. Yeah, none of them are doing much damage to me. That guy was a real pushover. Of course, it's more mana-based stuff. Definitely have to play another game where I'm magic. Probably be evil or something. Just kill everybody. Sit down a bond. Okay, I cannot place one here. Felt like an absolute tank in that fight. I was just eating everything and hardly taking any damage. Should have just stopped dodging and just started swinging.
Even you did it. Impressed. I wish I'd been the one to face the Mistbearer, but I bow to the one who managed to slay it. Excellent. And here's your reward. Yes, I did. With your courage, you've proven yourself a worthy candidate for the ranks of the Alchemists Guild. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've felt this confident about a new guild member. So, if you're interested, I might have a few assignments for you.
I'll take anything, give me more jobs.
We have a valuable member, a researcher of the weirdness named Eckhart from Connacht. A very wise man. I have my own mission to complete, so finding out why he hasn't contacted us falls to you. I'll mark his workshop on your map. If something unfortunate has happened to him, at the very least, recover his research. Let's meet at the statue of the Morning Harpist in Connacht.
I didn't understand like half those words. Just another shield. Remember what I needed to get my practicality too, so I'll up my endurance for that. I get dominating presence, since I'm always surrounded by enemies anyway. I definitely need that. I did not even notice that. All of my next couple of points are going into maxing that out. Oh boy, we're vibrating.
That's a question better suited for Merlin if he was still around. I always thought it was where his druids got drunk and danced naked in the moonlight. He was terribly offended when I said that. Gave me an entire lecture about the delicate balance of life and death, how they are intertwined within nature. That, he claimed, was what the Cromlechs were meant to be. The heart of their power. A place where it could be harnessed and cultivated. Still, he never invited me to any of their celebrations. He always did hate when I was right. How could I? It took place after my death, and I was not summoned back when it happened. Yet I believe they did what had to be done. If the Four-Dweller was a threat, one that could neither be questioned nor studied, then he had to die. You do not understand how dreadful these creatures are. Even with the weirdness weakened, they remain formidable foes. We cannot fault these people for defending themselves. Not much. I never encountered one myself, but I heard stories about them. Mistbearers, like most creatures on this island, emerged from the weirdness. They were always drawn to magic. The druids believed they fed on it in some way. Merlin forbade his apprentices from hunting them. Druids were too valuable to our war effort to be distracted by such pursuits, and they were meant to carry on Merlin's legacy should he fall. What became of them after the war, I do not know.
I'm going to take this chance to go get a drink, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. Another quest right next to it. How convenient. I'm going to beat your ass, sir.
Who goes there? This is my
Holy
lucky
shit.
day. Your gold belongs to us now. Your road ends here. You're no match for our band. This is my lucky day.
Lunge forward, he did. Almost got me. Swear there's some sort of invisible leveling system going on. I'm just fighting enemies that are way outside of my level range. Which is why that Mist Bear did nothing to me, and that guy could almost kill me in one hit. physical damage by 5%. This door behind him. Oh, I guess that's like another area of the map, maybe? Interesting. Where did my attack just go? I don't know what copper's for, but you shouldn't be making weapons out of it. That's a good shrine right there. And yet it makes me fight my most hated enemy. Walks right by it. I gotta go back to that other shrine. See if I got the necessary parts for that one.
Stay focused.
Sucks when your heavy attack is just barely not enough to kill them. So in essence, it makes your heavy attacks worthless. Because it'll probably just take me 2 light attacks to kill them anyway.
We have company.
Assume that's Eckert. Not want the plate. Not the plate, that was a book. Oh no, this is Eckert. What, did I just take like the easy path? Where I just walk by all the enemies? Not gonna let it end like that. I want to go back through and murder all of them. fact, use my other weapon. Level up those skills a little bit.
Is that supposed to work?
It seems to be a leveling system like Oblivion. Although I'm not seemingly locked into a few couple skills to level up. Unless I am, and I just don't know that. These require a bunch of stats I don't have. I want heavy armor. I only have medium. My unarmed is only 10.
Your wealth is ours. Ah, that's all you got.
What? Grab this guy's bow. Oh. You do need 2 copies of the spell to do it with them. Good knowledge when I'm doing a magic playthrough. That's the kind of shit I like to see underwater. A chest full of loot. Even if it's just a bunch of stuff to sell. Nighttime. Go to Connacht later. Don't want to move to another area before finishing everything here. At least with a bow I can actually hunt down an animal. Okay, you could see all my arrows floating there. I was hitting an invisible wall. Okay, I guess I should stop messing around with this guy. It hurts too much. My broken arrows are on his corpse. It does feel like any weapons I'm not spec'd into are just too weak right now to actually use effectively. Might not be smart to try and level them up.
Check it out. They did it. Somebody did it.
Impossible.
See, someone's here.
Damned morons.
How rude.
Nobody could be stupid enough to actually fall for this.
And yet...
Hey, you there. We can't exactly see you because, you know, we're dead. But we can sense that you're here, so...
Congratulations! You've made it to the sacred site of knowledge!
Is that what we call it? I can't believe this shit. They actually fell for it. I can't believe it.
I know, right? Traveler, the knowledge you seek, the knowledge we druids decided to share with you is that... you can kiss our dead magical asses and get the hell back to wherever you came from. Now scram. Oh yeah, I forgot. They always need answers, don't they?
Right.
What did you expect? A monster fight? Some grand artifact to carry you back home?
Monster fights.
No monsters here. At least none you could fight.
Yeah, you people and your treasures.
You remembered to take something with you?
Not really.
Here. Here's your artifact.
You must carry it with you at all times or else. I can't. I just can't. Yeah. Now scrap.
Not even a kiss. Is it all red now? I don't really want to kill Galahad, you know?
Unbelievable. The book clearly described a figure like a Minhead. Oh, no, no. I never thought it could be actual Fordweller. Probably one of the lost. Elvis never described him as a living, intelligent creature. More like a piece of furniture. So many years after the war, and the keepers treated him so callously. And there was so much we could have learned from him. Well, that doesn't change the fact that I was terribly wrong. I'd convinced myself that I would find what I was looking for on the Andraste. Oh, what a silly old goose I've turned out to be. Here, take these coins as a token of my gratitude. Although the knowledge you found is invaluable, you are a bright child. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a way to beat the weirdness.
I'm already beat my sword. Always sleeping. I guess I need to rest. All right, I'm back.
Please, state your business.
Come on, you know what my business
Did they
is.
resist? Oh, I hope they did.
Of course they resisted.
Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the
He
job.
almost did.
Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for blood. I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them all. Please, take this as a token of Camelot's gratitude. And keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me. Go.
No more bounties for me. Need my back. Yeah. So 5% of my stamina would be much less than 5. This will be better for now.
Where did you get this from?
Your father.
That's impossible. My father died a long time ago. When Camelot declared a mobilization due to the raids from the Dalriada, my father was already elderly. My family always answered the call, but I was still too young. So he was the one who went. He never came back. But even if he were alive, he'd be over 80 years old by now. And why wouldn't he come home? I don't know what you've done. I'm not sure I even believe you. But this is certainly my family's ring, which was lost along with my father. I'm not going to ask what madness drove you into the weirdness, or what my father was doing there. I don't want to know. Real or not, you helped him. Even though you didn't have to. Like you didn't have to give me this ring. And it is undoubtedly the real thing. Thank you anyway. It's the only reminder of my family. Impoverished or not, my family remain loyal to Camelot. This ring is proof of that. As between her and the captain, were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
So I can't tell him about his boss wanting Galahad.
Yes? How did it go? Bastards. If this is how they behaved when they were all still alive, it makes more and more sense that people got fed up with them. But I don't get it, you know? Think about it. You have all this knowledge. You're practically a god among men, and yet you treat them like this. Why wouldn't you let the chosen few in on the secret? Why wouldn't you share the mystical arts? Or even just let them observe? How are we supposed to figure these things out for ourselves? It would have been beneficial for all of us if their writings, their rituals, and their deeds weren't written in code. If they were easier to understand. Mistletoe? Really? They gave you mistletoe? Useless junk, and a parasite to boot. Really nice way of proving their point that we're unworthy of their knowledge. What? Changed? Changed how? Is it bad? Oh no. No. This is not good. Shit. We already have the undead, the weirdness, and the Del Rita to worry about. We don't need yet another problem on our hands. Besides, it's a known druidic site. What if news of something happening there reaches the Red Priests? They are ruthless in pursuing any remaining druids. If they find out about my interests, I'll be done for. We don't do anything because I still can't leave the keep. You need to find a druid and make him reverse this somehow. 2, actually, but they're nothing more than that. Ideas. Maybe the other keepers have seen something. Dan's been patrolling the walls lately, and he's got sharp eyes. Though I doubt any druid would be foolish enough to hide this close to Camelot's biggest foothold in the south. Whatever you decide, good luck. Please let me know when it's done. Otherwise, I won't be able to focus. I just hope nobody gets seriously ill right now.
Yeah, they were at the Arc Spire, weren't they? How bad is the drop? Bad. It's definitely best not to kill them and let them kill themselves.
Have you seen the flower? It's beautiful. Looking. Oh.
These two will not be much. Well, I get some shit out of luck for that. What on earth was that noise? 3 bear claws. Exactly what I needed. This is already respawned. Let's go see Gala.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what do you want here? It's Sir Galahad to you, vagrant. But it's true, this is our camp. We're his personal guard. But you won't be meeting tonight until you tell us why you're here. It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the night. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth it. The door is open. Try.
People were not here earlier. What, is this the game telling me I have to kill him? Just gotta tell him about
I can hear
with the
you.
sticks.
Who goes there? It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I'd throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness. And that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it? You mean you found Caradoc's tomb and robbed it? Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? When did you last see him? I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then? Denunciation, like loyalty, can be valuable. The key is knowing who deserves loyalty and who needs to be reported. I appreciate you telling me, but unfortunately, you haven't told me anything I didn't already suspect. Well, that's fortunate, because between the two of us, I'd be the one walking away. Instead, I've got an offer you can't refuse. We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All-Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords. That way the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves.
Still cannot tell who would be good and who would be evil. I know nothing about the two sides. Like, who even are the Dalrita? I don't really want to look up spoilers. I don't know. I think I should be siding with Camelot for now.
See you at the temple. Make sure to sharpen your sword. We're going to have some fun.
I didn't even know this place was down here. I wonder if I missed it the last time I was here.
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
See, even Arthur doesn't give me much info. It feels like maybe I'm currently siding with the bad guy. Okay, or it'll just fire off the arrow on its own. Yes, we're going to kill the Dorado. So, where the heck is Galahad and his boys? Or did it block? Why did that miss? Oh, that is a hell of a lot more armor than what I have. Even more armor than this stuff. It's heavy armor, apparently. So nice of them to leave these corpses unlooted for me.
Strike you down. Back to your hovel, coward.
I'd like to aid you, but you guys are standing on either side of this guy.
Show me what you're made of.
You guys gotta stop spinning around him. I can't get to him. And I accidentally hit one of them now. Ding. Oh no. Maybe something like that was gonna happen. Need you guys to survive. Take it when their corpse counts as stealing. Oh boy, look at all of them.
Don't let your guard down.
I'm not gonna be able to fight all of these guys.
You're nothing but a peasant. You'll fall to my sword.
I think I've made the wrong decision somewhere. Can't fight all these guys. Why are Galahad's people so damn weak?
Strength of 100 men. Strike you down. be your downfall. Show me what you are made of.
Oh my god. We always have this long lunge forward. What's that? What did it say? Not mean to take that. Where's the other one I kept? Oh, come on. How did I not hit him? He was too far away, but he can hit me. Oh, now it doesn't count as stealing. Donations are very good things. Whole set of knight armor. What I was trying to craft anyway. Now I'm in the heavy. I am a lot slower now. My dashes are not very far. Save before I go in and die a couple times. Galahad won.
You've exceeded expectations, whelp. Who'd have thought a nobody from nowhere would prove so useful? This had to be done. The Dalrita weren't just rebels. They were a disease, threatening everything we've built. And taking down Briadan, that was a personal pleasure. The man was a heretic, a fool, who forgot his place. Ah, yes. The great ritual. Here's what you need to know. There's an old gong in the sunken village. They say striking it starts the test, meant to separate the worthy from the rest. Romantic, isn't it? Reality is far less poetic. Those trials, they killed most who tried. And those who survived, well, they were changed, twisted, unnatural. Only those who endured were worthy of becoming keepers. The so-called guardians of Excalibur. But ask yourself this. If none of them are alive to tell the tale, how much of this ritual is truth and how much is just desperate myth? I don't know, and I don't care. I don't have time for folktales and the nonsense of these glorified fishermen. If you want to chase their stories, go ahead, but don't drag me into it. I'm here to fight a war, not indulge in their fantasies. Here, take this. My directive for appointing a new captain. Tradition says I should do it in person, but frankly, I've got bigger priorities. Virgas will take over as interim captain, and Killian will handle quartermaster duties. They're the only ones in this cesspit who aren't completely out of touch with reality. When I return, I'll make it official, but I doubt anything will change. Now, I've wasted enough time here. Stay alive if you can, or don't, it's your choice. I have more important matters to deal with.
Why is this considered stealing? Now that is very useful. 20% physical damage? Yes, please. Now I don't have a shirt on. Somehow I became heavier by taking my shirt off. Everything they have before I leave here. This is the second one I have found, and I don't know what the offering is for the alma. We're going back to make your gas in charge. Now, gloves that are not worth much. I believe they'll buy this stuff for a decent price. Oh, forgot the rest.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Hiding back here. Not really getting much for this stuff. Wasn't keeping any spells I can't even use. I'm never gonna use these. They're not useful enough to me. I do need to put one of those knights gauntlets on. I forgot to buy that item from the Del Riata. And now they are dead. I don't see myself ever using that. think she sells healing potions, but I'll check. Nope.
Eyes forward, and mind your step. You've met Galahad. Why isn't he here himself?
He's lazy?
This can't be real. Galahad confirms Captain Brandon's death and calls him a traitor to the Keepers. He's named me interim captain. Me? And says he'll make it official on his next visit. His seal is here. It's undeniable. If Galahad believes I'm the one to set things right, I won't argue. Someone has to. But Brandon, a traitor? I can hardly believe it. I'd heard rumors of his dealings with One Eye and his faltering judgment. If he sided with the enemy, then this end was inevitable. Now it's on me to make sure the Keepers don't follow Brandon into ruin. I'll undo the lockdown. The Horns of the South will rise again. Properly. Galahad has promised reinforcements, and I'll see to rebuilding our ranks. Recruitment, training, real purpose. For the first time in years, I have hope. Not just for the Keepers, but for the South itself. Come with me. I have to let the Keepers know.
Brothers of the South, we've lost Brandon, a captain who led with grit and a sharp mind. His absence weighs on us all. But our purpose does not die with him. The Horns of the South are
Not
more
even
than
gonna
one
say
leader,
he was a traitor.
more than one name. We are a legacy, a bond that cannot be broken. We've faced loss, we've faced doubt, but we're still here. The Horns of the South do not falter. We endure. And today, we rise once more. We return to the roots that made us strong, to the traditions that bound us together. The Horns of the South will reclaim their honor, their purpose, and their place in these lands. Our name will mean something again. Galahad has pledged tighter bonds with Camelot. Together, we will stand stronger, and all will know that the South is shielded, its people protected. Remember your oaths. From this day forward, we stand united. With each other, with Camelot, and no threat will scatter us again. The danger from the Dalriada and the bandits has passed, and others will come as they always do. Let them. We will face them as we always have, with courage, with steel, and with unwavering loyalty. The Horns of the South do not bow. We do not break. We stand together. Now, let's show the world that we are not just surviving. We are thriving. To the South! To the Horns!
Oh, I thought it was more cutscene. Guess I should go do this gong first. Only got about 45 more minutes. Gotta go out today because it's my niece's birthday. Gonna be taking her to the fair. You've chosen an interesting spot to spawn in. Now, could you come down here? If not.
Oh, mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble? That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people. The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bent started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
Got a point.
You do that? That would be a... Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly, but, well, you know how it is with... I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's not exactly See?
I've had enough of you. You were the one that started talking to me, pal. I was just walking by peacefully. Guess we're walking around the coast. Or, in this case, swimming. Question mark coming up. Odd place for a tree to be growing. Another shrine. Apparently don't have an animal component. Oh, hey, there were stairs over here. The fuck are you?
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced. Island Asylum? I don't remember being there, not clearly. But when I look at your face, something stirs. Yes, I'm sure we've crossed paths before. And look at you now, out in the world, breathing the fresh air. That's something to treasure, my friend. Freedom is a gift, even when it feels heavy. Enjoy it. Monsters? I think you misunderstand. I don't see any monsters here, only lost villagers, still clinging to their home. It's sad, but as you can see, not much depends on us. The world just keeps on happening, and you happen along with it. They were given some time which they've tried to use as much as they could. That's all. I'm glad they allow me to stay here despite
Can't help
what
but
happened.
notice
I
that there was
like
no
this
gong
place.
sitting, unless that's it behind him on the ground.
It's the cycle of life. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you're afraid, it means you're struggling with something too much, my friend. Sometimes you just need to sit and look. Watch everything turn. I have everything I need. The entire world in one place. Before you go, I would like to ask you one thing. Who are you? I understand. I see you. I hear you. And I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell, and thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want. The sunsets here are beautiful.
Now I gotta go all the way back to get it. I am using you to level up my skill with one-handed weapon. Thank you very much. Sounds pretty useless. Now they're casting magic at me. A lot of undead here. Or according to Hob, villagers that have lost their way. Oh! Apparently the boards on that side of the bridge don't work too well. Nice that I can dash forward while holding a charge attack. Why that guy just kept walking away from me? Supposed to give me 2% of my damage done. I feel like it's healing me less than that. Probably gonna play this a bit off stream to go around and collect all the collectibles.
No one sneaks up on me. Hold your
Don't need
to
to
your hovel.
stream all that boring stuff. I've got a reset of night stuff. Who needs crafting anyway? I think crafting, from what I've seen, is just a bit too much for this game. You've got to really focus into it. Otherwise, you'll just craft garbage. No fast travel point here, huh? What even would this have been? Like the wall of a building. Ah, there it is.
Ah, what a nice day.
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is?
Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe.
Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
That's it? Cobwebs are gonna
How did
fix
you,
some gong?
Oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
I'll do my best. Oh, your husband showed up?
Oh, there you are. Look, darling, it's the lovely mercenary I hired to clear out that seaside estate I told you about. You did what? Well, you told me to deal with it, so I did. You didn't expect me to just sit on my hands while surrounded by unwashed fishermen, did you?
Look, I'm sorry about my wife. Whatever she told you to do, forget about it. I'll pay you for your trouble. Trust me, I can imagine. Unfortunately, she often gets lost in her enthusiasm.
I already killed everybody there, so you can stay.
At least I wasn't planning on staying here any longer than necessary. We have no need for an estate.
Well, that's your opinion. One I simply do not share. You have? Oh, that's wonderful. I can start planning the welcoming banquet. I'm thinking sea foam made of spun silver, dancers dressed as alluring sea creatures.
And who are you going to invite, The crabs? None of your friends from Camelot are going to come all this way just to have dinner, are they?
Dear gods, Duncan. You're so plebeian. Of course they will come.
Why did you say it like
Besides, there must be some important people here. Weren't you just talking with them? You can invite them too.
Good luck with that. Are you sure that place is safe now?
Not particularly.
That doesn't exactly build confidence.
Oh, nonsense, Duncan. Why must you always be so malcontent? Try looking on the bright side every once in a while, will you? I, for one,
Never even noticed that thing on her head. Makes her look like a damn
to start
fish.
decorating our new nest. Trust me, when it comes to home decor, my tastes are unparalleled. Now, Duncan, please be a dear and pay the nice mercenary so we can be on our way to our new residence.
Oh, joy. Here's your money. Have a nice day. At least one of us will.
Oh, and do come visit us once we're all settled. I wouldn't mind some company amidst all this dreariness. Truly, there's so little to do here in terms of proper entertainment.
Whatever, as long as I get paid. That's a lot of wood. I do remember something about wood cutting that I could do. I wonder if I could make my own house later. Just a rock. No underwater treasures for me. And Hob is gone. Oh, what on earth have I gotten myself into? Heavy armor makes me so slow. Don't even want to risk these jumps.
Who dares disturb my peace?
The hell are you?
You made an oath never to summon me again. Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me. It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him. Welcome, old friend. I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me. That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form. Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how. Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend. Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength. Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur. Thank you, my friend. And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the Keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Here we go again, not getting anything explained to me. And they go make all the wrong choices. Not put a bonfire anywhere on this island. Two more points in endurance.
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. My memory remains too clouded. It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it, but I know our path shall lead us here, one way or another. Something lingers beyond this gate. Something ancient. That much I know. We'll find the truth soon enough. Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something. Still hurts me. I have to hold it down long enough for it to load. Oh, I almost died.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, They're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the
Merlin
Ford
looks
Dwellers
evil
will
as hell.
stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes.
It's
Let it
playing
be known
faster
that
than
it
the
was my
audio.
decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Didn't even finish.
Now, I remember. Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor. I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Ford Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Ford Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did. He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, We won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped, the banners were raised, and the kingdom stood safe. That's the question, isn't it? All those lives we sacrificed. Loyal souls, ready to pay the ultimate price for what we fought for. I grieved them all. I carried them with me at every step, their memory a weight on my conscience. But it was for them that we pressed on, because otherwise, their deaths would have been in vain. And that, I could never accept.
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time? Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win. I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea, immortality. One of
Looks
a
like it
long
worked.
line of the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster. Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think? Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win, and desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar, even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it. Fight back. Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done. The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
So was he saying that the weirdness is their fault?
You've seen what they did, what he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this, once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you, or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you. Start. You've already started. But if you want the next piece, Head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing, the weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
I don't even know what kind of perspective to have. It's a very confusing story. That is unfortunately where I have to end it. Don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. I have the day off, so I'll try, but I can't make promises. Anybody that stuck around lurking today,